Hi, I'm Grace, and I am presenting on the Psyche mission to an iron asteroid. Asteroid basics. We just covered asteroids last week, so we should all be pros on asteroids. Um, Asteroids are found in the inner solar system between Mars and Jupiter. They are fragmented remains of planetesimals that did not accrete to form a sizable planet, and they give us information on early planet formation, which is what makes them so interesting and makes is the reason we seek out um, missions to go discover asteroids is so that we can learn more information about how our planet and other planets formed. So, one in particular that we're very interested in is the 16 Psyche. Shown here, we see this is Jupiter, this is Mars. It's in that asteroid belt a little bit closer to Jupiter than Mars. It was first discovered in 1852 with a diameter of 226 kilometers, and it is 2.53 astronomical units from the sun. It's believed that Psyche is a protoplanet, so it was a planet that was in the process of forming when it got struck by something that knocked its mantle and crust off its core. So they believe that what's left here is just that core of the planet without the mantle and crust on it. They believe this because it appears that Psyche is made entirely out of iron and nickel, and it's estimated that the metals that make up Psyche could be worth 10,000 quadrillion dollars. So, this is a close-up of Psyche. See, it's got lots of craters. Two bigger ones take up most of one face. You can see from what we've learned about craters this week, these seem to be older than some of the other craters because they've got craters within them, but this one is super smooth over here. So these ones are probably newer craters, and you can see just how deep those big craters are. It also has these ridges, which have a discoloration at the bottom of them. This discoloration is believed to be oxidation. So they use the Hubble Space Telescope to look at these specific points of Psyche under ultraviolet wavelengths of light. And this showed the discoloration that researchers believe to be the first identification of iron oxide ultraviolet absorption bands on any asteroid. And they believe that these are caused by solar winds hitting the surface. Solar wind is just a stream of charged particles from the sun's hotter outer atmosphere. So the timeline for this discovery mission, the mission concept was formed in 2011. They proposed it from 2015 and 2016, and in 2017 was when NASA selected Psyche as the 14th mission in the Discovery program. That Discovery program is this low-cost robotics mission is the whole goal of the Discovery program. So in 2017 to 2019 was when the assembly was approved, and they immediately began on instrument construction. It was completed, and final assembly and testing was done in 2021. April 2022 was when it was shipped for launch, but in June 2022, the mission was delayed by software issues. So now the new estimation for departure is 2023. So that's something to be looking out for, because that should be happening this year. And then it's expected to arrive at the asteroid several years later. So August 22 is the date it's supposed to launch, and it'll launch from Florida's Kennedy Space Center. That's this, and it'll launch on top a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket. The orbiter is due to arrive in about around January 2026. It has a 3.5 year travel time from Earth to Psyche, and then it will spend 21 months in orbit mapping and studying the asteroid's properties. So in summary, asteroids are protoplanets that orbit the solar system between Mars and Jupiter. Psyche is an asteroid that seems to be the core of a protoplanet and made up entirely of iron and nickel. Scientists hope to confirm this with the Psyche mission expected to launch later this year. And once launched, Psyche mission will travel 3.5 years to the asteroid, then spend 21 months studying the asteroid. So be on the lookout. Here are my resources.